guys, Dr. Dave here. Just want to talk to you for a minute about road trips. A good friend of mine passed away the other day, and I'm on a road trip now from my house in South Carolina to Montgomery, Alabama. And a lot of thinking going on. I mean, just going through my mind. The last road trip I made with him was, man, right after Hurricane Katrina. He and I were working down there with a disaster medical team, and they were going to fly us home. And we decided, you know what, let's see the scenery. We wanted to see some more of the hurricane damage. We wanted to just take a long road trip and hang out together. And it was a good 12, 13-hour drive from there to home. And so we stole, kind of, a government vehicle and drove home instead of flying. They were going to fly us home, and boring flight. So we decided, let's grab this government vehicle that nobody needs. We've got the keys anyway because we've been using it for a couple of weeks down here in New Orleans. And after Hurricane Katrina, so we abused that vehicle big time. But we thought, what's another road trip going to do to this thing that we haven't already? And so me and my buddy Sean took a road trip from New Orleans to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it was a blast. It was fun. We stayed in uniform so that, we all know that if you're in uniform and you get pulled over for speeding, you have a better chance of getting a warning instead of a ticket. And of course, we didn't get pulled over at all on that trip. We didn't get caught because it might have been hard explaining the government vehicle since we didn't have orders or anything. But man, it was so much fun. And so I'm on my way to his funeral right now. And I'm going to be delivering the service for his funeral tonight. It's about, see the maps right there. It's about 5 hours away right now from where I am currently on the road. And just thinking, man. So the lesson I want to leave you with, this is just some ponderings from me.
We found a faster route via I-85 South, which saves 11 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks.
I don't know if you could hear that. My map was telling me, hey, we found a faster route. And so, my map was trying to send me off course. Hate those faster routes on the interstate. But the lesson I want to leave with you with all this pondering, I'm just sitting here thinking while I'm driving and thinking about him and everything, is the big question that me and a lot of our other friends, mutual friends, talked about after we found out he had passed was, when was the last time we talked to him? And for most of us, it was only a week or two. I talked to him a week or two ago. Nothing was wrong. Everything was fine. And then find out all of a sudden, gut punch, that he had passed away in his sleep one night. And a young guy, too. For some of you, maybe. He was around my age. I think he was around 50, 52, something like that. Young to just pass away in his sleep. And it was a big gut punch. And so the lesson is, if you've got people in your life that are important to you, and you got people in your life that, maybe you see them on Facebook a lot, and you hit the like button on Facebook a lot. Maybe you even comment on their Facebook post, that kind of thing. That's not the same thing as staying in touch. Even though it's I don't know, it's a fake kind of a thing. It makes you feel like you're staying in touch and you're communicating a lot, but you're not really. And I started thinking about that the vast majority of my talks with him were on Facebook. We would talk every now and then on the phone, and we'd send each other postcards from trips and stuff, but most of our communication was just catching up on what each other was doing on Facebook. And so don't let that be the only way you communicate with the people you care about. Because after talking to a lot of our mutual friends, we all kind of thought, I just talked to him recently, but man, I didn't ever talk to him enough. And so think about that. So I'm going to turn the video off before I start crying again, and also so I can pay attention to the road. Y'all take care.